Hi, I'm Donald with Steam Bright Supply, and today we're going to just show a few water drying techniques. Here we have a sink on the other side of this wall, and a little bit of water just came in just right here on the other side of this carpet. And you can test to find out, even though the carpet feels dry, it's actually wet underneath. You can use a hydrocirc meter like this, and when you poke it in there, it lets you have an audible and light that lets you know that it's wet on the carpet cushion. So to minimize the amount of damage, we just are going to install an air mover on top of the padding but under the carpet. And when we turn this on, we actually get a little cushion of air that goes between the pad and the carpet, and that allows that padding to dry out without having to pull up all the carpet. So that would be one technique that you can use for your drying. Today we're going to talk about one of the uses with the dry storm wall and cavity unit. Now this unit is designed to help dry areas that normally would be hard to push air to. In this case, we had a broken water line under the cabinet, and so it got the floor wet here as well as the back wall, as well as behind this is sheetrock. And so what we've done here on these ones on the back wall, we've actually drilled through the back of the cabinet all the way into the wall space between the 16-inch upright studs, and then we would drill a 16th-inch hole on the top. So we're taking the hot dehumidified air, pushing it all the way into the cabinet, and then the moisture is coming out the upper hole. Now with these ones that are going in the bottom, basically we've done the same thing. We've taken a 1/2-inch drill bit, pushed those into the bottom, and then up here in the front we put a small 16th-inch hole to let the water vapor come back out, and that gets picked up by the dehumidifier. Now in this particular case, we have the exhaust where the warm, dry air of the dehumidifier comes out the back of the unit. It's just blowing directly into the cabinet to help dry the surface areas here. On this other cabinet in here, I've removed the drawer at the top, and I've made my holes that go all the way through the back of the cabinet and into the wall behind it. And I'm pushing air in there, and then I put a 16th-inch hole in the bottom on the back wall to let the water vapor come out. And then on this, again, the same. Here I've got a 1/2-inch hole on the bottom and a small hole up here in the front to let the water vapor out. Now this floor on this cabinet is dry, but down on the bottom it is wet, and that's why we're pushing air in underneath it, is to dry the underside of the toe kick area of the cabinet. So if you have a wet cabinet in the San Antonio, Texas area, this equipment is available for rent. It's also available for sale, and we do ship around the world. So if you are interested in purchasing this for your own restoration company or for maybe a short-term project that you have, we do have both the dry storm dehumidifier as well as the dry storm wall and cavity units available for sale and rent. Anyway, thanks for watching.